Hello everyone, my name is PJ and welcome back to my Let's Play of Demon's Souls, part 29. Hopefully, this is gonna be the one where we finish New Game and go into New Game Plus. But before we go into New Game Plus, there's still just a couple things left to do, a couple tiny things. We are back at the Dragon's Nest. Now, both of the dragons are gone. And I've mentioned this before, and I still haven't looked it up, so I'm still not 100% on this. But I think if you come here at Pure White World Tendency, which I think we're at, actually, after killing the Primeval Demon, Black Phantom Marauder, the Blue Dragon, and King of Land, it's most likely a Pure White. But if you come here at Pure White at any time, both dragons will be gone. So you can just come over here and get all the items. And this is the last item that I have yet to obtain. Another Ring of Great Strength. So, you can either kill Bior as soon as you rescue him, which in New Game still requires you to beat one of the Archdemons, or you can do a multitude of things to get this ring. You could sacrifice yourself to the Blue Dragon's tail and grab it real quick, or you can pelt them with arrows until they decide to fly away. But yeah, I've already killed just about every single enemy here in 1-1 in order to make my next task easier. We're going to the Mausoleum, the last area in the 5 worlds that we have not been to. I also have a couple of item descriptions to read, because I noticed that the boss souls for the False King and the the Blue Dragon were slightly different than all the other boss souls I've gotten. The large flame scale demon soul, Soul of the Demon Blue Flying Dragon, radiates an intensely strong power, which is different from the other ones. They always just said radiates a strong power, and the False King ones says radiates an enormous power. Yeah, but that's all there is special to read about those. Now, in regards to the Mausoleum key, which I neglected to read last time, opens Balatarian Royal Family Mausoleum. Carved a Galmatolite key. Opens okay. A Galmatolite? Is that a real thing? Doesn't sound like a real thing. Yeah, but here we are. I've already killed the Red Eye Knight here. And these are the doors. Oh, used Mausoleum key. Wow, you open those fast. Okay. Yep, and standing inside, we see a big statue and a guy waiting for us.
Thou who seeketh the king's sword, I am the old king. Show me thine strength and the strength of thine souls.
Okay, so Old King Duran here.
Prepare thyself, brave knight.
Yeah, all he wants you to do is attack him a few times. Whoa. Yeah, but you can see he's got a shit ton of defense and health. Basically the Blue Dragon in humanoid form. But you can see he's holding a sword that looks just like the one that False King of Land was holding. All he wants you to do is attack him until he tells you to stop. So, be careful. Yeah, you can see he's not even being all that aggressive. He's kind of keeping his distance, staying in medium range. Maybe I'll even want to switch to the mace. Pierce through his armor. But I have a piercing weapon, so it should be doing quite a bit. It's just that this guy is literally a god, and he's gonna be extremely difficult to take down. I think he'll give up like no less than 50% of his health remaining, maybe 75%, 2/3, something like that. I think I can be a teeny bit more aggressive. Unless he's just gonna roll away after every time I try to do a combo. There we go. This should go a bit faster now. Okay, let me try double-handing my weapon. Because he hardly fights back in this.
Thou dost well to impress one such as me, young knight. I am old King Doran, and thou hast proven thine strength to me. Go forth and take the king's sword in thine hand.
Okay, so yeah, there's another inconsistency with name pronunciation. Ostrava called him Doran, but he calls himself Doran. Okay, you can't really talk to him willingly, but yeah, he's got this sword, and another one that looks just like it right here, which isn't obtainable until he tells you it is. Now, who is this statue of? I see, like, long hair. I don't know, but let's go ahead and take it. Demon Brent. We can go ahead and examine that. Demon Brent, large sword. And you'll notice it says that physical and magical attack powers are negative their base values. This thing currently has 0 attack. And do you know why? It's because of our character tendency. The Demon Brent and the Soul Brent actually scale with your character tendency. One is at its strongest at pure white, and the other is at its strongest at pure black. And at the opposite, they're worthless. They don't even require that amazing of a statistical allocation in order to wield them. Yeah, but these are some pretty damn powerful weapons if your character tendency is at either extreme. But the Demon Brent is useless to us since we're at pure black. But let's read it anyway. The Demon Rending Blade passed down to the Boletaria royal family. It is a white blade that forms a matching set with Soulbrand. It is particularly effective on demons. Old King Alant spurned the blade, for the way its power increased, the less demonic the wielder's soul became. Yeah, so he didn't want this one. He wanted Soulbrand. But since both swords are here, it kind of implies that false King Alant was wielding a fake. Maybe. He must have been, since it had some properties that neither of these weapons have. It must have been fake. Yeah, but we still can't talk to him, and you don't have to worry about him, like, leaving or anything. Yeah, he stays here, but you see that green glow that he has on him? He's getting that from a unique ring that you can only get for defeating him, and it's an amazing ring. And probably one that many people might want to try and get as soon as possible. But, yeah, now we have to try and actually kill him. And he's not gonna be easy. He's gonna be way more aggressive this time around. Let me, put the mace on with my spear. Now, the Thief's Ring's not gonna do me any good. I don't think he has any magical power, but that weapon, the weapon he's using does do magic damage. But that's okay, because my shield blocks magic damage. But if I'm going to reduce the amount of damage I take, if I happen to get hit, then maybe I should... No, forget it. I'm just gonna... Oh, how good is his magic defense? Because I might be able to just jack up my magic power and maybe Firestorm or Soul Ray him to death. But yeah, let's just, Well, we can't get behind him because he's constantly aware of our presence. But let's just, catch him off guard. You can't lock onto him right away because he's not hostile. Well, here we go. Still not hostile. I think he doesn't become hostile until you get him down to half health. Just in case you keep attacking him when he says his line that tells you to take the sword. And now he walks back to neutral position.
I am the old king. Darest thou to challenge me? Very well. But may thou be determined from the depths of thine heart, else thou shalt fail. May fate be with thee.
Holy crap. Okay. Oh shit, he can heal himself to full? Oh, that's hardly fair. But there are a lot of cheap ways to fight this guy. Ah, god damn it. He actually knows how to dodge my magic. Well, let's see if you know how to dodge. Fuck. I am gonna die. And I'm dead. I didn't know I couldn't go behind the columns. So much for pure white world tendency. Oh well, doesn't matter. Because I figured I don't have to waste my time getting all the worlds to pure black world tendency right now. I can do that later. And start a new game plus. I can just keep dying at the beginning of each world. Because once I'm in New Game Plus, I'm gonna have infinite stones of ephemeral eyes. I can be in body form all the time. Speaking of which, nah, I'll wait until I'm back up there. Now I wonder if he remains hostile after he defeats you. He didn't say anything after he beat me. Yeah, but this is gonna be the majority of this episode is me trying to kill Old King Doran. I'm pretty sure I've never done it before. Because I never even knew that this ring he drops even existed. If I don't defeat him this time, which is very likely, I have a plan. Which involves going back to the Nexus, equipping the Ring of Great Strength, which I kept calling the Ring of Giant Strength for some reason. I don't know, I've been playing a lot of D&D lately. And equipping some better armor. Oh, there he is. I can pick up my Soul Stain. Oh, Bloodstain. Use a stone. Okay. You say anything when I return? Oh, well, you just don't say anything, you just start fighting. Wonder if I can get a backstab on you. I haven't tried it in so long. Man, you're so tough. Well, at least you only seem to swing once at a time. And I can interrupt your swings, so I don't have to worry too much about that. This is actually kind of a lame place to fight him. Maybe I can lure him out here, where the Red Eye Knight is. Because remember I was saying that there are cheap ways to fight him? One of those ways is to lure him just out of his range of movement, and then just keep backstabbing him. That's all I do with my backstabs? God damn. Well, you can swing more than once. That's not good. Shit. Oh, and you can run too? I didn't know you could run. Fucker. God damn it. Okay, please tell me he can't do that infinitely. Yeah, it looks like he only runs when he's low on health. God damn it. Or when he sees me healing. God fucking damn you. Yeah, as soon as I try to heal, he'll run. Yeah, see? Man, you stayed clear of that, didn't you? Oh, come on, I wasn't trying to heal my health. I was trying to restore my MP. You know what? Why don't I get you over here in the corner, and then I'll try using Firestorm on you. That really didn't do much, huh? Dude? Why are you just standing there? God damn it. Okay. I need a new plan. Did I mention that this guy is technically the toughest enemy in the entire game? He doesn't have any ranged attacks, but just having that much health and that much defense means that him being able to heal himself to full means that the fight could potentially last forever. So I need better armor. And I should probably take off the Ring of Magical Sharpness, since magic isn't really going to do me any good, since he dodges all of my attacks and Firestorm does almost nothing. Okay, Ring of Great Strength. This will give me an equip burden of 81, which means I can equip up to 40.5 pounds of gear while still being able to roll. I don't need the extra MP from the Silver Coronet. I can take that off. Okay, this is the best combination of armor that I could put on with the Ring of Great Strength equipped. I have most of the fluted set and the dull gold helmet. This is without going over half of my equip burden. And those are my defenses now. Pretty good, although I don't think the Regenerator's Ring is going to help me in this scenario. I need something good. Because there's no... I suppose I can put this on, raise my magic defense. Because the sword is doing magic damage. And magic isn't gonna do me any good against him. Yeah, let me put some better healing grass on too. Let me get some of my turpentine out. Although I can't use it on my mace. But I can use it on my spear. Either way, now's the best time to probably try using it. Same for the sticky white stuff. Yep, and I can still roll just fine in this armor. Alright, now I just gotta get back to him again. Oh, this is gonna be a pain. Okay, I'm back again. Now, since the spear is the only thing I have that the black turpentine will work on, or the sticky white stuff for that matter, I'm gonna try each of them and see how much damage they do. So we'll start with the sticky white stuff. And, well, before I do anything, let me return to body form. Okay, 20 per hit with this on. Now if I just stay on him, he might never attack. He might just keep trying to roll away. Uh-oh. Gotta watch my stamina though. Fuck. At least it doesn't two-shot me anymore. Stab him, back off. Stab him, back off. That seems relatively effective. So I'm down to 12 damage per strike now. Wish I could get him into a loop. An easy loop where I can prevent him from healing. Or keep him from swinging. I can keep getting him to hit these pillars. Like that. Oh, he's guarding? That's new. Ah, fuck, he tricked me. Heal. Man, you know, a single strike from my mace, unenchanted, well, with items anyway, is tougher than my spear. I should just stick with the spear. I mean, mace. I should probably get a better shield. One with better guard break reduction, because even though I'm taking 0 damage, it still takes all of my stamina to block. This is as much damage as I can do. I can't do any better than this. I just gotta stay on him. Roll away, roll away, roll away. Yeah, I figured he would. But I haven't seen him heal more than once yet. So maybe, just maybe, As long as I have any stamina, I can block his attack without taking any damage, it seems. Oh, this guy is so difficult. You know, if I could just keep him in this a corner, any corner at all, that'd be great. Come on. Let me get my mace out to regenerate. I think when he's just circling around like this, it's okay to just whack him. Oh, nope. I guess he stops trying to attack you if you finish healing before he can reach you. What the fuck was that? Oh, he did extra damage because my stamina was gone. I actually don't know if I can beat him. Shit. I may even have to wait until New Game Plus to attempt defeating him. Okay. I'm gonna look up some strategies for fighting him. Okay, well, there are a couple of really cheap ways to defeat him. Didn't really want to use these methods, but the only other way to fight him is fairly, which is what I've been doing. Granted, since I went and raised all of my stats equally, my strength and my dexterity and my magic and all that aren't nearly as high as a specialist would have them. A character who specializes in dexterity or strength would be doing way more damage with these weapons than I would. So naturally, I'm gonna have low attack power. Although, the strategy guide I was reading did say that no matter what kind of armor you were wearing, he would one-shot you. Which he's not doing. It typically takes him 3 normal swings to kill me, from full health. Yeah, okay, but the first part of this strategy is to make sure you've killed every enemy from the shortcut tower to here. Then you want to get his attention. Basically just keep attacking him and backing up and he'll keep following you. And this part can take a while, since he likes to strafe around you for no reason. Huh, that's interesting. Keeps getting stuck over there. There we go. It's finally on the bridge. It seems to me like if I attack and block his attack at the same time, yeah, he doesn't pierce my guard. Or actually, I think it's because he's currently one-handing it. The strategy guide said that until he's at 75% of his health, he will only one-hand the weapon. Hey, get back here. What are you doing? Get in here. Another strategy said that this is about as far as he'll go. Once he's in here, he'll start trying to get away from you. Like, this is the extent of his natural range of movement. Uh-oh. Where's the door? There you are. Really, dude? Just break the table. Come on. Why do you keep walking away from me? Follow me. Maybe if I get him to a low enough health level, he'll start following me. Like I want him to. Well, I kinda got him. Oh, he's double-handing it now. God damn it. Yeah, but he's a lot less aggressive in this room. Since it's the edge of his range of movement, he doesn't want to get too close to this door. Even if you heal. That's it. This is what I want you to do. Just keep running after me. Oh, no, 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 not like that, not like this, not like this. This isn't how it's supposed to end. Now you need to get back here. I'm not done with you. Stop walking away from me. Come on, I need you out here. Go away. Come on. God damn it. Stop trying to get back to your little hermit home. God fucking damn you. I just need to get him to chase me. When did you heal yourself? I missed that. You healed yourself, but you're still double-handing your weapon. What are you doing? You're just standing there. Huh. This is an interesting strategy. He's not very effective in this doorway, is he? Oh, but you gotta keep him in there. Fuck. Hey. Come on, chase me out here. This guy's too smart and strong for his own good. You know, maybe if I wait until you're over there and heal, then I can get you to chase me. You just waste the grass like this. But he reaches me and swings before... Maybe I'll wait until he's further away and do it. Oh, come on, you were running. That's right, run toward me. No. Get back here. I am not gonna allow you to go back there. I need you out here, where you don't do anything. Here we go. Yeah, since this is outside his range of movement, he doesn't even notice your presence, even when you're bashing the shit out of him. And he won't heal. You just gotta keep him from leaving. Push him if you need to. That doesn't take much stamina. If you wanted to, you could even push him all the way to the shortcut tower and knock him down. Now his pathfinding's completely off. He has no idea where he is. Oh. I just fucked up a god. So bad. Fuck you! What kind of death scream is that? That was one of the autocorrects when I typed in Old King Doran, was Old King Doran death scream. What the fuck? Well, I beat that fucker. I beat him. You can't say I cheated, because he was programmed this way. I mean, the Red Eye Knight will chase you forever. The programmers only programmed Doran to want to fight you from that room onwards. Why didn't they just make him want to chase you forever? I don't know. But now I can get his stuff. The Ancient King's Set and the Eternal Warrior's Ring. Rogue's Trophy. Yeah, I'm a rogue. Okay, let's take a look at this stuff. So, it's a pretty light... I guess you can call it medium armor. Yeah, it doesn't reduce your stamina regeneration, so it's a pretty good set. Let's read it. Ancient King's Mask. The bronze mask of the demigod Old King Doran. There are jewels inlaid in it. Bronze breastplate of the demigod Old King Doran. Jewels inlaid in it. Bronze gauntlets, and bronze greaves. Yeah, and the reason they look green is the same reason I mentioned before. That kind of material turns green when it rusts or when it gets moist over a long period of time or something like that. I don't know. But how good is it compared to what I'm wearing now? Oh, it's male only. Fine, whatever. And the ring. The Eternal Warrior's Ring. An old bronze ring held by Old King Doran. Increases stamina recovery rate. The hero Doran, protector of the royal family of Boletaria, lives on forever as a demigod. They never really explained how he became a demigod, though. Like, how he became immortal. But yeah, one last mystery, though. Where's the other sword? Because Old King of Land, or the false King of Land, was wielding a sword. And Old King Dorn was wielding a sword. But we didn't get a sword from either of them. We got the Demon Brand from the Mausoleum. So, where is Soul Brand? The real one. Well, we'll be finding it very shortly. Yeah, but this ring... in the Dark Souls series and all the sequels, there's a ring called the Chloranthy Ring which does the same thing. And it's pretty much one of those rings that everybody wears. Because it increases the rate at which you regain your stamina. It's so good. It's too good, some might even argue. So you can equip this along with the Ring of Great Strength, and it will nullify the regeneration impediment that heavy armor imposes. So now I can swing my weapon like all willy-nilly like this. And when my bar is empty, it refills at a relatively normal pace. Now how fast does it refill when I'm not wearing heavy armor? Pretty fast. I mean, the difference is almost unnoticeable unless you do like a side-by-side comparison or if you time it. But it's effective in the long run. That tiny little increase does a lot. And in later games, there will be more things that increase stamina regeneration, like the Grass Crest Shield in Dark Souls 1, and you can stack them and really boost the speed of your stamina regeneration. And there's even items in the game that, when you eat them, give you a temporary boost to stamina regeneration. So, there's a lot of stuff involving stamina regeneration in the sequels. But in this game, being able to improve it at all requires you to defeat the toughest enemy in the entire game. But now I have it. And these are probably the rings that I'm going to be wearing for the majority of New Game Plus, I'd say. Especially this one, because I worked hard for it. It's a good ring. And that's that. Now we can leave. And I died in body form to Old King Doran so many times that I think I might even be at neutral world tendency again. Is that neutral or is that like black 1? Like -1? I don't know. I'll be able to get it to pure black at the very beginning of New Game Plus. All I gotta do is use some Stones of Ephemeral Eyes and let the enemies kill me. Repeatedly. Easy. And I can do that at the beginning of every world once I visit them for the first time. And it's not like I'm gonna have to worry about sneaking up on crystal lizards anymore. I won't have to worry about it because I'll have infinite ore. And I'll be able to show you the exploit once I'm in New Game Plus. Let's see, next step is to store all this stuff that I'm not able to use. Friggin' Ancient King set. Black turpentine, sticky white stuff that I never really got much use out of. Oh well.
If only I could have...
Yeah. And unfortunately the NPCs don't have anything special to say in endgame. That's unfortunate. Let me repair all of my stuff. I'm surprised I didn't take more of a beating with just how much I used them. Okay, so right now the only people left alive in the Nexus are the Monumental, the Maiden in Black, Blacksmith Baldwin, and Stockpile Thomas. And I am going to kill them before this game is over. Well, except for the Maiden in Black, because she can't be killed. In fact, I might as well go up and kill the Monumental now. I don't have to put it off. Now there is one other NPC. Well, there's also the Filthy Man in Stonefang Tunnel. I don't think there's anyone left in the Tower of Latria to kill. There's no one left in the Shrine of Storms. I killed Satsuki and Grave of Oblige. They're the only people there, other than Patches and Urbane, but they migrate. And the only people in the Valley of Defilement are all dead. Except for Pure White Selen, but I don't think we can meet her again. Not in this playthrough. Not unless we go online. Yeah, so I'm gonna be killing the Filthy Man. I no longer have a need for him. But we're not going to be killing Blacksmith Ed just yet. Okay? Time for you to die, Mr. Monumental. I wonder if you die in like one hit. Hmm? You laugh when I attack you? You don't have a health bar. Are you actually immortal?
You have destroyed Dachimotsu.
Oh my god. You don't say... You're invincible. And you just laugh at me when I try to hurt you. You don't even care.
You have disputed that she will
Well,
that is.
I guess that answers my question. The Monumentals are completely invincible and immortal, even more so than Doran. So Doran was just a demigod. These guys are actual gods. They cannot be killed unless the fabric of reality unweaves to the point where... I don't know. I don't exactly know how the rest of the Monumentals perished. That is never made very clear, but... Okay, you can't kill the Monumental, and you can't unravel all of reality, so that answers my question. Okay, can I do this part correctly this time? There we go. Really? Really? That teeny tiny little fall killed me. Whatever. Not like I needed the souls anyway. But yeah. So, now the next thing we're gonna do is go to the final area. Below the Nexus. Now, if you want to get the most out of New Game before moving on to New Game Plus, make sure you bring a shard of Archstone. I don't know if Evacuate will work, but make sure you bring a shard of Archstone. Now, let's talk to the Maiden in Black.
Hark, I hear a voice of yore. The Old One is calling for thee. Let us proceed below to its lair.
Yep, and she'll help you down the hole without you dying, like we did once. That is a deep hole. Well, it looks like there are platforms that you could probably land on and climb down there slowly, but I don't think you can. My model disappeared when the camera turned.
have brought thee what thou wishest, thy new demon. Come now, be good.
Yep, so there it is. That's the old one. This big, funnel-shaped creature with no eyes, no limbs, unless you count the tree branches, and just a single mouth. Very similar in appearance to the primeval demons. Only this one's not going to attack us. It wants us. The only reason it approached us is because we killed all of the other archdemons. So now we're the strongest person left in the world. Strongest person left who knows how to use soul arts, that is. Is the maiden in black approaching us? It looks like she's walking toward us. Huh. Well, while she's doing that, yeah, so the old one, the creature that Urbane and all of the others thought were their god, is just this big beast of sorts. I mean, you can call it a beast because the talisman that represents it, this thing here, is supposed to look like it, which it kind of does. It's kind of funnel shaped, kind of spiky, and it's called the Talisman of Beasts. So I'm not exactly sure what this creature's point is, what the point of its existence, because I don't know if it's necessary. Like, if the old one were to disappear, what would happen to the world? Would all souls disappear? Would people lose their minds and humanity? Is this thing necessary? Because when this thing awoke, all the demons showed up. Or was the demons showing up what caused the old one to awaken? The people using soul arts again stirred it from its slumber. I don't know. There's a lot of mystery surrounding this thing. And a lot of people will say that that's one of the biggest draws of the Soul series, is that you can never fully understand why everything happens the way it does. Like, you'll probably never understand where the old one came from, or what its purpose is. Not unless the developers just come out and say it just outright. So, Miss Maiden in Black,
Let us proceed below to its lair.
aren't we already here? Isn't this its lair? Huh. Yeah, but the old one is not really evil. It's like a big kitty cat. It just rolls around and wants to be fed. That's pretty much all it is. Yeah, but if you want to, you can come up here, and there is an archstone that will take you back to the Nexus, even though we're already in the Nexus. It takes you above. And you can explore this place. There's lots of ruins around here. I'm not sure what these are the ruins of. Not sure, but there's no items lying around here. Believe me, I have spent a long time in this place searching for items. And it's pretty big, but there's no items, so don't bother looking. And you can see all these enormous weapons. Look at the size of this sword. It seems to me like maybe the sixth archstone, the one that's been broken this entire game, the one that's supposed to lead to the land of the giants, this seems like the kind of sword a giant would wield. And maybe the giants tried to fight the old one and lost. But yeah, it was long theorized that if Demon Souls ever got any DLC content, then the broken archstone would be repaired and you could go to a new world. And that would be the DLC, the land of the giants. But instead, what most people think ended up happening was during the development of the DLC, it ended up just becoming its own game. Dark Souls 1. Yeah, but no more stalling. It's time to go in. Into the mouth of the beast. The gaping maw of the Old One. On these branches, and I don't know if these branches are like part of the Old One's body, like a representation of life, or if they just grew on his body, like moss.
Whatever your choice, you are our first visitor. May you be welcome here.
Yep. And there's a fog wall.
Surely you have seen for yourself pain and suffering that fills this world. But fight poison with poison. God is merciful. So created the Old One. The Old One will feed on our souls and put an end to our tragic realm of existence.
And this is the real King Alant. Transformed into a horrible monstrosity that can barely fight. He's even holding the Soul Brand. But he can't do anything. This is what he's been reduced to. This pitiful mass of flesh and eyes and other weird maggoty, bulbousy body parts. Doesn't even seem like he has all of his senses. I don't think he can see us. Yeah, but this is the existence that Alant craved so badly. I guess once he realized that God was actually this thing that calls demons and allows the manipulation of souls, then he realized that this is the way the world is supposed to be. Or at least, that's the revelation he came to. But he is not a threat. The final boss of this game, it's more of a message than an actual fight. Oh, it actually does quite a bit of damage, but still not a threat. Yeah, normally if you run out of stamina when you're doing a combo, you won't have enough when it's over to roll out of the way. But thanks to the Eternal Warrior's Ring, we get just enough to do so once our combo is over.
Don't you understand? No one wishes to go on.
Yep, and when it's over, he drops the Soul Brand. Or Brant, whichever. Let's take a quick look at that. Soul Brand. Yeah, this weapon has double its base attack power because we're at pure black character tendency. I guess, just like Alant was. The soul-rending blade passed down to the Boletaria royal family. It is a black blade that forms a matching set with Demon Brant. After Alant rose to the throne, it was always in the king's hands. Old King Alant favored the blade for the way its power increased, the more demonic the wielder's soul became. Yep, but yeah, this is the reason I was telling you to have a Shard of Archstone. Now that we have it, do not approach that light. Instead, use the Shard of Archstone to get out of here. Because I don't think it will let you cast Evacuate. Yeah, because once you approach that light, the final decision of the game will be placed on your shoulders. And we don't want that just yet. We got things to do. Yeah, but instead of the Maiden in Black, an archstone will appear here that will let you go down to below the Nexus. Not quite ready for that just yet. Now, come to Stockpile Thomas, and get out the other sword, the Demon Brant. And if you want to be safe, go ahead and get the False King Alliance Demon Soul. This one. And next, we're gonna go visit Blacksmith Ed. One last time. Okay, since we're here, might as well kill you. Yeah, he barely fights back. I don't even think he drops anything. Did I even get souls for killing him? God damn. Okay, well he's dead. Okay, Blacksmith Ed, I got one last task for you. Upgrade weapon. Now, Demon Brant and Soul Brant can both become the Northern Regalia, or Regalia, or however you pronounce it. But you need both of them to do it. Yeah, see? If you look at Demon Brant, it says you need the False King Demon Soul and Soul Brant. If you look at Soul Brant, it says you need the False King Demon Soul and Demon Brant. You can do either one, but you need both swords and the False King Demon Soul. And now we have the Northern Regalia, which this weapon is a fusion of the two and will have double the attack power at either pure black or pure white. So it's effective to get both swords no matter what kind of character tendency you want to have. Legacy of the Old Boletaria Kings. The shadow this sword casts is of both the Soul Brant and the Demon Brant. Little is known of its origin even in Boletarian royal family lore, but it is said to have been left in the world along with the old one for malicious purposes. Malicious purposes? So, wherever this sword came from, it was put in the mortal realm specifically to drive people to fight one another? I don't know. But the Northern Regalia is a really powerful sword. And I have the stats to wield it too. May even want to use it. We've certainly worked hard getting them. Okay, and one last repair to my stuff.
All done?
And now it's time for you to die, Blacksmith Ed. Let's see just how tough you really are.
What the hell are you doing? I'm just a blacksmith, you fool.
You got some unique moving animations. You're not that tough. Come on, punch me. Do it. Punch me. Is that the best you got? Pathetic. And what do you drop? Hands of God. Which kind of implies that maybe Blacksmith Ed is Big M. Or whatever it was that was in the description of it. Yeah, the legendary Big M. His godlike fists that let him slaughter dragons with his bare hands. Nah, it can't be him. You expect him to be way stronger than that. Kill dragons with his bare hands, my ass. Well, then that's it. There's only a couple of NPCs left to kill. I'll keep Demon, or whatever it's called, Northern Regalia, that's it. I'll keep that in my inventory. We'll start with you.
What in blazes do you think you're doing? Have you lost your wretched senses? I'm Baldwin. I'm not going down without a fight.
Okay, so you have the same attack patterns as your friend, or brother, or whatever you two are. And you had Hands of God. Each one of them had one Hand of God. Maybe they're either descended from the legendary Big M, or maybe they're two halves of him? I don't know. I'm not even gonna get into that. But poor Stockpile Thomas. You are the nicest, most useful character in this entire game. and now you have to die.
What on earth has come over you? In God's name, stop!
Well, you do fight back, but you just punch. Oh well. This is sad. I don't want to have to kill you. I want to see what you drop. Oh, you heal yourself. God damn, you're actually really tough. I feel pity on anyone who accidentally pisses you off in the beginning of the game. Oh, you didn't drop anything. You'd think he'd drop the jade hair ornament, or whatever it's called. The thing we gave him at the very beginning. Or the Ring of Herculean Strength. Or we already got that from him. Well, whichever. Oh, that's it then. We are now completely alone. The only living people left in the entire world are me, the Monumental, the Maiden in Black, and the Old One. If you can call him living, I'm not entirely certain what that's all about. Oh, and I guess you could also say that Pure White Scurver and Pure White Selin are still alive. Okay, and back down we go. Time to finish this. Oh, and it brings us right back into this room. Interesting. Okay. Now we're going to approach this light, which I'm not sure what it represents. I think it might be the soul of the Old One.
Thine work is done. Slayer of demons, go back above. The Nexus shall imprison thee no longer. I shall lull the Old One back to slumber.
And this is the last decision of the game that you are given. You can either do the evil thing, because right now the Maiden in Black is finally vulnerable. She can be killed. I don't know why she can be killed right now. Something to do with the act of putting the Old One to sleep right now. But you can kill her and take the Old One's soul and become a god and become more powerful than ever and keep the world in this never-ending apocalyptic state that it's in right now. Or you can let her do her job and walk away. Now, the rewards that you get for each decision are different, and it's dependent entirely on what you want to actually have in New Game Plus. If you kill the Maiden in Black and take the Old One's soul, then not only do you get a really powerful soul item that, when cheated with, can get you a shit ton of souls, but you also get a soul item if you leave, which gives the exact same amount and also has other uses. But if you kill the Maiden in Black, then you get the, I think it's called the Red Eye Stone. It's useful if you're really into PvP. It lets you place, I guess you can call it an invasion summon sign. It's kind of a fusion of the two. Rather than being unwillingly invaded by someone random, you can find a red sign and summon somebody specifically to fight. Like, they'll show up. Like, it allows you to pick who gets to invade your world. It's useful if you want to fight one of your friends without them having to try and invade you without accidentally invading someone else's world, because you have very, very little control over that. But I am not interested in the Red Eye Stone, so for now I'm going to get the good ending, which is incredibly...
At last, my duty is fulfilled.
Which is incredibly ironic considering we murdered everybody else and got our character turned into pure black. Yep. So out we go.
The Old One, along with the Maiden, were swept back into the lulling fog. Boletaria was spared from the demons, but also lost its knowledge of soul arts. The souls lost during the pandemonium were never retrieved. And today, the unstable world has another monumental to hold its fabric together. A brave new hero of unprecedented power.
I don't think I've ever actually gotten that ending. Yeah, and now we see pictures of all the bosses. The Vanguard. And so I became a new monumental, huh? So my very existence holds the fabric of reality together for all eternity. Phalanx. The Tower Knight. I was wondering where these images came from. And they come from the credits, okay. 'Cause I rarely beat this game, so I don't know much about the ending. The Penetrator. False King Alant and one of the dragons. I guess False King Alant was like the leader of the demons. The Armor Spider. Flame Lurker, who looks very different when he's not on fire. It's also theorized that the Flame Lurker is the legendary Big M since he fights with his fists. Both dragons? Or maybe it's the Dragon God with the other dragon in the background. The Fool's Idol. Which I noticed that the statue of their queen on the bridge, the one that shot the arrows at you, also had 4 arms. So did their queen have 4 arms? The Man-Eaters. What are they doing? It looks like the one in front is holding his head and screaming. The Old Monk. The Leechmonger. Still not entirely certain what the lore of this or the Dirty Colossus were. There's not a lot of stuff in the game that talks about them. Goro Vinland with Maiden Estraya barely visible behind him. The Adjudicator. Well, I'm only just now noticing doesn't have eyes. I wonder if he's blind, or if the bird sees for him. The Old Hero, who seems to have had his lips turned inside out. What the fuck? The Storm King. And the old one. And we get the Maiden in Black demon's soul. Because I don't know if she was a demon or if she just had the soul of a demon. But it somehow prevented her from dying, and it gave her the power to let other people use soul arts. But the Maiden in Black demon's soul is going to become very useful to us. Yep, and then New Game Plus starts. Immediately it takes us to the scene that you would see upon dying in the tutorial. But you get to keep all of your stuff. All of your equipment, all of your items. The only thing you don't keep is the keys. Those have all been taken from you. And all the doors in the game have been relocked.
So the world might be mended.
Except for one. The thick fog wall that prevented us from going to 1-3 until we beat an archdemon, it's not there. We can pass through it right away now. And here we are. And even though this makes no sense, we're still in body form. Even though that cutscene should only happen because you died. I don't know. But everyone's back. The Crestfallen Warrior, Baldwin, Stockpile Thomas, all of these religious folk over here. Well, not all of them. The teachers don't appear until after you beat Phalanx. Well, either way, everybody is alive again. We are finally in New Game Plus. And now there is one last thing to show before ending this episode. Maiden in Black Demon's Soul radiates a strong power. It doesn't really say anything else. But this soul is going to become very useful to us. Okay, here's how this exploit works. First, take off everything in your hotbar except for the Nexial Binding. You don't need to use the Nexial Binding. You can use the Evacuate Miracle too. But if you don't have it yet and you want to use this right away in the beginning of the game, then you'll use the Nexial Binding. Pretty much anything that allows you to teleport. So either this or Evacuate. I'm going to show you how to do it with the Nexial Binding. Now, whatever item that you're duplicating, you'll want to make sure you have all of it in your inventory. None of it is left with Stockpile Thomas. Yeah, so the first step is to come over here to Blacksmith Baldwin. Skip all of his dialogue. Go to buy item. Make sure you have enough souls on you, at least for the Crescent Moongrass. Open up this menu where it asks you how many you want and leave it there. Don't hit anything and just walk away. You might see him get mad and sometimes his dialogue will just vanish. Now the next thing you want to do is hit the square button and it will ask if you want to use a Nexial Binding. Instead of hitting yes or no, hit start. And that will make it go away without opening the start menu. Now the next thing you're going to do is talk to Stockpile Thomas.
But I would be...
Go into deposit item. Deposit the item that you want to do, and as soon as you hit OK, start rapidly hitting circle, because as soon as you hit OK, it will start triggering the teleportation sequence of Evacuate or the Nexial Binding. So you want to keep hitting circle over and over again in order to keep it from happening. So as soon as you hit X, rapidly hit circle.
Rest assured, your goods are safe and sound with me.
The animation happened,
Best of luck to you.
but we didn't teleport. So now we can go into take item, and we now have 1023 Maiden in Black Demon Souls. But as soon as you select to take any of them out, it only gives you a certain number, and then the rest is capped at 99. But you can keep doing that. And now that I have
Best of
90, what was it? 99 Maiden in Black Demon Souls. These are worth 60,000 souls apiece when you consume them. This is gonna be how I get all of my levels. Not until after we defeat Phalanx, of course, but once we've done that, I intend to double all of my ability scores. I want to get all of them to 50, but that's gonna have to wait. But I never have to worry about souls ever again. This is the best way to level up very, very fast. And I can use the same trick on any other consumable item. Ore, grass, stones of ephemeral eyes, spices, arrows, anything that can be stacked. I effectively have an infinite number of now, thanks to this glitch. It's time for New Game Plus, and it's time to cheat. So, thank you all so very much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, because I really appreciate it. If you want to support me on Patreon, there will be an end card at the end of the video, and a link in the description below, alongside links to my social media. So, I'll see you all in the next video.
A magnetic field? Looks like metallic gear is out of the question. My claws seem okay. Why? Why are your claws immune? Never fear, we're unstoppable in my magic. Can you turn off the magnetic field? No? Shut the fuck up.